Hey, good morning, guys. Of course, I'm on my way to work. Uh, and it's kind of slow for me to get up this morning. It's because I haven't been working out as much this week. I'm off schedule because I'm working on some different things, and I've been sick, and just getting back in the groove is difficult. But I'll get there. I've got a little trip coming up with my wife to go visit some relatives, and I need that. I need that time away so I can rest and spend time with her. And every time we get a hotel, I always make sure that there's a gym, so that I can go work out in the gym, and I really enjoy that time away, just to not be not be so I don't know. Sometimes we feel like we're running in that treadmill, like the hamster, and we're not getting anywhere. It's just because we're getting tired. It's just because we need to break up your routine a little bit and do something different. And so I kind of wanted to talk about something I was listening to this morning. I was listening to my motivational videos. I've been listening to Pastor John Gray and a little you know E.T. Thomas, Eric Thomas, and I was just hearing, and I like to listen to them, and I've been listening to Pastor Helen too on Facebook. She's really really good with her prayers. I love her prayers. But what was kind of coming out for me was, oh, somebody almost hit somebody. Was, do we have the courage not to settle for less? Because it doesn't take any effort for us to allow gravity, the gravity of our environments, of our emotions, of our own self-esteem, of our own perception, to allow us to stay not just grounded, but beneath. So a lot of us are buried beneath our own circumstances, our own burdens, and most of that is due to our own self-perception. Our perception of ourself is so limited. I'm not going to say dysfunctional. I'm not going to say small. It's limited. That's the biggest struggle I have in counseling, is getting people to see how incredible they really are. I'm not giving anybody any answers that they don't have already within themselves. They just don't see it. And I look at myself, when I do that, because it's easy for me to justify my circumstances and not, like, I was gonna go to the gym last night, but I was tired, and I said, okay, we're gonna work out this weekend. We're gonna work out when we're on vacation. It'll be okay. We're gonna work out, tomorrow, which is today, during lunch. So it's okay if we don't go tonight. And you know, I should have went. Let's just be real. I should have went. Um, but if you look at our life, how easy is it for us to justify settling for what is below standard? And we do that all the time. We do that with our own health. We do that in our relationships. We do that with our work, our careers. We do that in so many areas. If you look at your original dream, your original ideas about who you wanted to be and where you wanted to be, and what you wanted to do with your life, does it line up? Does it line up with who you said you wanted to become when you were younger, when you were fresh? Because if it doesn't line up, we need to figure out what happened, what went wrong, where did we lose focus, where did we lose courage to go after the original blueprint of our dream? When did we start making adjustments to settle for less and become less? Because when we settle for less, it's because our perception, our self-perception has shrunk, and we're matching our dream with our own self-esteem, and that is dangerous. Because what if you have a really really low self-esteem? which a lot of us, struggle with. Because I can't rise above and move beyond how I see myself. So I have to change that person in the mirror. How do I see that person in the mirror? Do I see them as great? Do I see them as incredible, exceptional, or do I see them as a loser? Do I see them as, I got this one friend, that I talk to, and he's always apologizing. It's always, I'm sorry, apologizing even when he didn't do anything. And it's funny because it reminded me of myself. And I did always apologize, but I had my own hang up where I'd always ask, "Are you okay?" And when I would ask, "Are you okay?" what I was really saying was, "Did I do something to offend you?" You know, um, is there something I can do, something that I did that I can fix? And I and my poor self-image resonated in my relationships. So it was difficult to develop a healthy, functional relationship when I was always apologizing for being who I am because I didn't think I was enough. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I was great. And we have so many hangups. Excuse me. We have so many hangups with believing in ourselves. And the most favorite excuse I hear is I don't want to become arrogant. I don't want to become stuck up. And what they're saying is I don't want people to reject me for believing in myself. And you know what? I'm sorry, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. People are going to reject you even if you don't believe in yourself. So why not believe in yourself? You're going to get rejected anyways. At least you'll stop rejecting yourself. So, I'm just, thinking about all those things and just, you know, what blocks us from getting to that next level. And the answer is always ourself. We can blame our haters, we can blame our parents, we can blame, the dealers, whatever, but really ultimately, I'm blocking me. I'm slowing my own progress because my perception of who I think I am, who I see in myself is too small. You know what? If I want to get Christian, get all Christian on you. Does your perception match how God sees you? Hmm. Or does your perception match how your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend sees you, or that a bully from high school? How did they see you? Or the people that teased you growing up, how they saw you? Is that who you see yourself? Is that who you have adopted in your mind? Because come on, I went through some. I mean, and mind you, I didn't have the worst childhood. I had a lot of fun growing up, but I was teased for being overweight. You know, I was teased for being overweight, and in my mind, it translated into ugly, unwanted, unlovable, and that messed with me most of my life, and still does a little bit. Still does. But that's because I chose to believe what they were saying instead of the fact that I, even with a couple extra pounds, I am still devastating. And maybe God gave me this extra weight so other people could hang with me because if I had a six pack, I would be unstoppable, and I wouldn't be able to make all the friends I've made. Maybe God gave me a handicap to help other people, to help me be more approachable with other people. I don't know. I'm still working on the six pack, but it don't matter. We don't allow your circumstances or your issues to handicap your self-esteem. Everybody's got something, even the great ones, even Even the most popular, famous celebrities, inventors, they all have their own issues, but they didn't allow it to define them. Because if they did, they would have never made it. I mean, I always think about Michael Jordan, who was kicked off the basketball team in high school. He could have let that moment define the rest of his life, and he would have never had his own line of gym shoes. What if that's you? What if you're allowing one moment or several moments define who you are in a negative way, in a limited way, in a small way, and it's a lie? What if the truth is that you are really born to be exceptional and you're just scared to embrace it? So just think about that one. And I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm almost to work, and my prayer today is that we all have the courage to embrace how incredible we really are. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.